EP4. We got a very special guest in the building. Simone, what up?
What up, what up, what up?
All right, so we gotta get started with that first question. What was that pair of sneakers that got you into the culture?
Oh man, okay. So for me, it was the powder blue and white nines. So I was in either third or fourth grade at the time. It was like 94. And my mom took me to the store to buy some sneakers. And before then, I was wearing like Tevas and Umbro shorts. So this was like a 360 for me. And so when I walked in the store and I saw them, it was like love at first sight for me. So like that's the start of me loving sneakers. So it's been a very long time. And I had an older brother. So whatever he wanted, like that's what I wanted. And that just opened the door for like, you know, Grand Hill Filas for me, like Diamond Turf pennies, like Arab Tempos, everything came after that. But it all started with that shoe for me.
Got it. All right, so we're about to get off our first group topic, and that topic is stick with female in the culture. So the first question is, how do we feel about the sneaker culture targeting female consumers?
Okay, so this has been a very touchy subject for me. From someone who's always loved sneakers, I'm somewhere in between like better late than never, and then it's like why now, or like where have you been? I just feel like women's fashion is always evolving, it's always changing, but it's like 10 years ago, a lot of women were going after Louboutins. Like everybody wanted to take a picture with and show the red on the bottom of their heels. But it's like now in this hype beast culture, it's crazy that now is the time that you're choosing to target women. And it's crazy because I sat in on a focus group, and I was the oldest one there. I had definitely been wearing sneakers the longest there, and a lot of them were younger. And they were, saying, oh, I got my first pair of sneakers a year ago, or I got my first pair of sneakers like 5 years ago. So I'm sitting there like, dang, I got my first pair of sneakers like 20 years ago. So, I really see like there's a market for it now, and they're just now realizing like, oh, we never tapped into this. So let's start marketing to women now, because it's like with women, you can wear sneakers with a dress, and so women can express themselves more now. So companies are trying to, market to them like, oh, throw a blazer on with your sneakers, or, throw a skirt on with your sneakers. And so I don't know. It's hard for me to see right now, but I don't know. I'm on the fence. Like I have like a love-hate relationship with it right now.
All right, I guess I go next.
Yeah.
Before your response, I was on a better late than never type of resource with the answer, as far as like, I'm glad that they're looking out for or looking to have women be more involved in what sneaker culture is, especially like giving them full control of, hey, this is a model, this is an iconic model, just like Jordan is doing with some of his female designers. Hey, take this one, remake it. One's an easy model to do, but what's your touch on it? Let's get it out there. And to the point where some of the guys want it more than the females who are like in it. And it's coming from a female's point of view, a female twist on what sneaker culture is. So I am now 50-50 because why did it take this long to tap into what women's ideas or what women have to offer to sneaker culture? Men have had small feet forever, so a woman could design a sneaker for grade school, or women who had that particular shoe size. Why did it take so long? So now I'm more 50-50, but I tend to lean towards better late than never, because I'm glad that females are not having this opportunity to do this work in this culture.
I love it that they're targeting females in the sneaker culture. I'm not sure if it was a oversight of female importance when it comes to sneakers, or they just wasn't sure how to do it. I know earlier on there were a lot of running sneakers that were advertised towards sneakers, but I think once the culture really took off and invaded fashion, in the sense of we have clothing brands teaming up with sneaker companies, I think at that point is when it was easier to market towards women, because now the clothing industry, it's kind of marketing towards sneakers. So at this point, I think it was just like that perfect timing of how do we do this properly so that it takes off. And I love to see it from the females at Jordan with Aleli May. I know I'm butchering her name. Aleli May, her. What show you just did the women OGs?
Melody Asani.
Melody Asani, who honestly, if you go on her website, her custom made jewelry is fire. And then Adidas with Beyonce, that those sold out super fast. Like, I'm not even an Adidas fan. I tried and it was over. Like, by the time I logged in, they logged out. So that's cool to see. I'm with it. I'm happy that they're finally getting to it, especially me having two daughters. Like, I want them to feel like they have a place in this culture, just not, oh, my dad do it, so I guess I'll do it too. So I really think it's fire that they're pushing the acceptance of sneaker culture towards girls. I felt for a long time when the girls weren't into it, they didn't know how it would be accepted. So I think it's cool.
I was just going to add another thing. Regardless of the way I feel, I absolutely love the collaborations now. Like, you guys mentioned Melody Asani, Aleli. Vashti was like one of my like favorite. Like, the two that Vashti did was, I mean, it was love at first sight for me. And it's, you know, it's one of those times where it's like, as women, we don't always want the pastels, but that's one time where that lavender on that too worked well. And, you know, I love that they're incorporating not just female designers, but athletes as well. You know, Maya Moore. I love Serena Williams collaborations. And Olivia Kim with the four with the fur, like, that was amazing to me. So I do love all of the collaborations, and I guess it can be like better late than never. But I don't know. A lot of them are definitely growing on me, because I'm somebody who loves OG colorways, but I love that they're bringing like different colors, textures, styles to sneakers for women.
Definitely.
All right. Also, how do we feel about the Last Dance impact on OG colorways and the resale prices going through the roof?
Oh man, so it's crazy to me, because I think like with the release of The Last Dance, it's sort of like a history lesson for a lot of people. It's like a trip down memory lane. It's just a reminder of like a time. It's like nostalgia for a lot of us. So I feel like if you've never owned like a pair of the shoes that you're seeing now on The Last Dance, it's a time that you want it. Like, you want it now. So to me, I thought it's like a no-brainer. I felt like this was going to happen. It's not something that's surprising me with these prices skyrocketing.
Yeah, same thing for me. Like, come on. After, rest in peace to Kobe, but after Kobe passed away, you seen a jump in the sales of Kobe's, because you had that history, because you had that knowledge of what that person was, what that person means to a select group of people. Of course, I think about this Jordan documentary, and it brings me back to a place of being in basketball in elementary school and sitting down and having the cassette tape of Jordan play right in front of you. So yeah, that nostalgia automatically raises prices. And nostalgia, you see, these went way up, way up. So of course, once you have that nostalgia, the price is definitely gonna rise, because it means so much to a larger group of people, and then people who are now seeing it like, hey, those sneakers really mean a lot, because now it has a story behind just the color blocking.
Got it. Listen.
By Last Dance, do you mean that 10-part Nike commercial that's running every week on ESPN? Come on, guys. This is nothing but Nike advertisement. Like, honestly, yeah, you're learning a little bit about Jordan, but they are making a conscious effort in every episode to highlight a pair of his sneakers. For the fact that the Chicago ones are selling for over $1,000, just not people are charging $1,000. It's selling for over $1,000. No way will I pay $1,000 for an OG colorway that's gonna come back. It is ridiculous, but I gotta give it up to Nike. Like, yo, this is smart. This is advertising at its best in a pandemic where everybody's gonna be home. Like, they plan to do it during the summer, but now they have to do it now because everybody is home with nothing to do. And some people got stimulus checks, nowhere to spend them. I guess that's why people.
One pair that you plan to wear on repeat, make them beaters by time September rolls around.
So for mine, this is pending on whether or not I can actually cop this shoe. But the Viretech Air Trainer 3s, if I can get those, bruh, I'm wearing like purple everything every day. Like, if I get those shoes. But if not, I mean, I guess a close second. I'm really loving my Syracuse Dunks right now, and the only place I've been able to wear them to is the grocery store. So, yeah. Or I mean, my Melody Asanis, those are like beautiful right now. So,
You got those?
I did get those, and I'm waiting on the blue and white ones to drop like next Friday. So I'm hyped.
I was in my not even, I wasn't even teaching. I was in one of my friends' class, one of my coworkers' class, and he was teaching. I'm like, yeah, they drop in 15 minutes. we're trying to get him online. Sold out super fast. I'm like, dang, I missed out. All right, so my summer sneakers, I haven't been able to wear any of the new sneakers that I've gotten, but probably the Sakai's, the black and white ones. I'll probably turn those into summer sneaker. They're designed for, a nice shorts, nice tee, some hot socks. Yeah, I see that just being my summer sneaker. D, what you got?
I'm gonna have a follow.
Typical summer color sneakers, but I'm definitely gonna just abuse those SB Dunk Safaris. I don't know why. I just really like them. They're a low cut sneaker, perfect for the summer. I don't really like high top sneakers with short pants, so it's just that perfect cut, and it's that perfect, like, it doesn't really match anything, but it matches everything. So I'm about to beat those things up by the time September come. That's gonna be my summer sneaker, them Safari SB Dunks.
Out. Let's start off with the feet check. What we got on the feet, Sam?
All right, so these Black Cement 3s are my absolute favorite sneaker of all time. And this is actually my 2011 release, so they kind of talking to y'all.
Where your sneakers?
Huh?
Where your sneakers?
Yeah, so this is one of 3 pair. I have 3 pair of these. So it's time to move on to the rainy day pair. And I will not touch my 3rd pair because hopefully one day I will get married in those.
There you go.
Got it.
Me, since we have a female on the show, my sneakers are ode to women. And I put on the
got the satins.
Yeah, the black toe, satins.
Mm-hmm.
Black mark, do a little different.
Yoga O.
Those are beautiful.
Yoga O, I like it. All right, you got it.
These are the Lady May 6s, my favorite female-inspired sneakers from any sneaker brand, man. She just didn't throw pink on it. Like, she legit, like, I feel like it's just not any type of pink. The materials are super sweet. Love this milky bottom. She kept the infrared as a little homage to the originals, man. I love these. I love them. I love them. I love them.
Take a strip right.
You fell into the hype for those?
But I hype for which ones?
But no, honestly, for the Sixers.
Yeah, for the Sixers.
No, honestly, when she dropped the ones and the Sixers don't be like a friends and family, I'm like, yo, they need to drop those Sixers. Those are fire. So when I seen it was coming out, I was so ready for it. I was so ready for it.
Okay.
Wait, so can I ask y'all a question before we leave?
Yeah, go ahead.
What has been y'all's favorite sneaker, either collab or designed by a woman, to come out so far?
I'm going with these Lady Sixes. Like, it's just not throwing pink on a Jordan. You know, that's what it may look like. Like, once you have the infrared, the milky bottoms, it's real. Especially, I grew up in the time of Dipset. We'll way overdue a nice pink Jordan. I think she bodied these. I wear them all the time. Now, straight up, I don't see any other dude with them. So it makes me special. I love these things.
Yeah, I love those.
You are special.
Oh.
It has to be your ones because of the meaning behind it, the aesthetics of that one. Beautiful. Man, I struck out, but
The Alele ones?
nah, the Melody Sonny.
Oh, the Melody Asani's, yeah, man. The women Air Jordan OGs, like I'm so happy that they retro those. So
Yeah, those are beautiful. Man, I missed out. These satins are close second though.
nice.
Go did me dirty on those women OGs because at a certain point they was up there for under retail, so I jumped all over it, and then they canceled my order. I was tight.
Whoa, that's dirty. That's dirty.
Yeah, go cancels a lot of words. But we appreciate having you. So I don't know if you
Yes, Sim.
appreciate you having you on the show.
Thank you guys
For
having me.
Well, thank you for being here. And that's episode 3 of Kick Chat. Leave your like, comment, subscribe if this is your first time, and leave any comments you got in the on the comment section below. See y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.
What it is? This got nothing to do with Kanye. Them things being comfortable, bro.
It's just Kanye. He know it. He know it. It's just Kanye.
Son invited a friend over just to bash him.
What kind of friend is that?